Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with a new video. So today I want to speak about designer fragrances. Actually, it's a bit tough for me because, to create such a complex, let's say, list will be, it's a bit challenging. But anyway, so I have a new update, guys. So I coming today with a top 10 designer fragrances, which if I will have to keep it for the rest of my life, these will be the bottles which I will keep it actually. Maybe during the lifetime, maybe my taste will change, maybe something there will appear and will be much better, will be much more beautiful, much more intensely, much more long lasting. But at the moment, it's to keep 10 designer fragrances for my life. So let's begin this list and hope you're gonna take some good value and good notes from this video. Let's go. So on my number 10 we have that sexy sweet candy vibe Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. Till now I consider that this one is one of the best from the line. Yes, we have Le Parfum, we have another flankers which I will consider also beautiful fragrance. But this one, I get it, I think a couple of years ago, and I still believe that this one is one of the best flanker from the line. It has that projection, has that sillage, has that longevity. You're gonna get here about between 8 and 10 hours longevity, projection, sillage is just enormous, guys. For designer fragrance, price for this one is really good. You're gonna have between 50 and 60 pounds for 75 ml bottle, which is really affordable. But if you're gonna get on discounters, even 43 or 47 pounds for 75 ml, I think is just gorgeous price for this juice. This is actually described as a very sweet, in the same time fresh, woody, clubbing, that party type of fragrance. It's very beautiful. You have that lavender note here. You have that kind of sweetie, candy, bubblegumming-ish type of smell, guys. So yeah, Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, so beautiful, and I still believe that this one will stay with me till the rest of my life. I mean, until they're not gonna discontinue it. So moving on to my number 9 spot, guys. Of course, YSL, Eau de Parfum. I'll repeat myself. As I said in my previous videos, this is one of the best from the line. This is that fresh, tart green apple on the top, mixed with that sweetness in the core, that woods in the base. This is such a beautiful, fresh, beautiful fragrance, guys. This is very kind of aquatic or marine, fresh, a bit sweety, a bit, like that kind of green apple is just so beautiful on the top, so beautiful. And this one is very long lasting, guys, very long lasting. This one I would say is 12 plus hours. So beautiful fragrance. Look how much juice I have left inside, guys. You see, this is how I like it. If I would have a choice to keep for the rest of my life from the line, for the Y line, will be this one. So beautiful, so fresh, so long lasting. Okay, we're moving on to my number 8 spot. I would say this is one of the best Iris designer type of a fragrance, guys. This is actually Givenchy Reserve PRIVEE. And still believe that this is one of the best from the line, trust me. It's very long lasting. You have that kind of chocolatey iris mixed with that woods, a bit of spice, a bit of fresh on the top. So gorgeous, guys, so beautiful fragrance. As I said, longevity here you have 10 plus hours. Don't worry about longevity. Projection is not that high, it's gonna be soft to medium projection, but overall, guys, it's very sexy, very complex, and I would say that this one has a touch of niche quality inside. I would say yes, it has a touch of niche quality. Givenchy Gentleman Reserve PRIVEE, guys, the best Iris designer fragrance. Okay, moving on to my number 7 spot, of course. Another YSL, La Nuit de l'Homme, Le Parfum. I like particularly this fragrance, this bottle, Le Parfum, because I think this is much more darker, much more intense, much more, let's say, mature type of a fragrance. Longevity and sillage here you have between 6 and 7 hours. It's not a beast mode, it's not even a strong kind of perfume, but it is actually very, very versatile, and it's suitable for evening, for date night. It's so beautiful, guys. And as I said, this one has that kind of very fresh, spicy, sweet, woody type of smell, guys. So beautiful, so beautiful. And yeah, I still believe that this one is the best from the line. I mean, this one as well, you have Eau de Parfum and also Bleu Electric. I think that one is discontinued, but at the moment, for me, this one is just number one from this line. So yeah, YSL La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum. We're moving on to my number 6 spot. One of the best tobacco fragrance, I would say, tobacco designer fragrance. This is Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum, guys. So beautiful. This is 150 bottle, 150 ml bottle I have in my hand. It's so beautiful. I paid for this one, I think, £83, which is really good deal. I think I get it on a Christmas time it was, and they offer such a good deal on this fragrance. That's why I get it on 150. £83 is just worth it, absolutely. Longevity here you have between 5 and 6 hours. It's not really one of the strongest perfume. It even is not, let's say, strong or beast mode, but this one actually will get the job done if you overspray. So please don't be shy, just overspray this fragrance. Go to from 10 to 15 sprays, and this one will last you all day. It's so beautiful. You have that tobacco, fresh, spicy, woody fragrance. It's so beautiful, guys. I still believe that this one is the best from the line, from the one line. Yes, there is a luminous line, there is other flankers which also is good, but I can't see quite often you to find on the market, because I think they are discontinued or they are very hard to find. But this one is always stay on the price. It's actually very good price for this one. I bought it, and yeah, it's so beautiful fragrance. And also this one will be that kind of one of the best fragrance in my collection for life. Okay, we're moving on to my number 5 spot. Of course, another tobacco fragrance. So beautiful. And I always say that this one, it has that niche touch to it. This is actually Spicebomb Extreme by Viktor&Rolf. Guys, this is that perfect tobacco fragrance in designer space. If you want that very, let's say, original tobacco, sweet, woody, spicy kind of fragrance, this is it. You have a lot of spices inside, but also that tobacco is just perfect in this fragrance. It has, I truly believe that this has touch of that niche quality inside. So one of the best, in my opinion, designer fragrance for life. This is suitable more for winter, for more colder weather. Also, it's very versatile. You can go night, you can go day, you can go date night, you can go whatever. This one is such a beautiful fragrance, only related to that actually cold weather. So yeah, Spicebomb Extreme by Viktor&Rolf. We're moving on to my number 4 spot. Another beautiful, and still believe that one of the best woody fragrance from designer space. This is actually Tom Ford Oud Wood. This is the best wood fragrance in designer space, I would say. This is very beautiful, fresh, woody, spicy type of fragrance. So beautiful. Longevity projection here you have between 5 and 6 hours. It's not a beast mode. Maybe before used to be stronger, but now with current formulation, it is what it is. We have about 6 to 7 hours, guys. So yeah, spray more and yeah, you're gonna get more longevity. But I think you have very good quality of the juice inside. you have actually a very versatile wood fragrance, and I still believe you can pull this one in summertime, but just go less on sprays, I would say. But overall, guys, it's very beautiful fragrance, very versatile, and I still believe that this one is the best wood fragrance from designer space. Tom Ford Oud Wood. Yes, how can we make this list without this fragrance? Yes, Dior Sauvage Elixir. I know, guys, I know. Say whatever you want. Oh, I'm tired about this fragrance. Oh, I'm sick and tired about Dior Sauvage. I know, but I still believe that this is one of the strongest fragrance in designer space. It's very strong. You have that kind of barbershop style fragrance. It's very spicy, fresh, woody type of fragrance. It's very warm, it's very in a sort of way green, and also you have that touch of, let's say, marine freshness in this beautiful fragrance, guys. Such a long lasting. I would say this one is 12 plus hours. It's kind of a beast mode. When I spray this one on myself, guys, trust me, I can pick up this fragrance after days, until I'm not gonna wash my clothes. It's so beautiful, and longevity projection, as I said, is just enormous. Wherever you want, guys. Date, night, clubbing, whatever situation you have, this one is that versatile fragrance. Of course, this is leaning more to that, let's say, colder seasons, but I would say you can pull this one in summertime as well, but just be careful on triggers. I think 4 to 5 sprays on summertime, this one will be more than enough, and maybe 6 to 7 sprays on wintertime. This is gonna be sweet spot, guys, if you want actually that kind of fresh, spicy, woody fragrance during the winter time. So yeah, Dior Sauvage, guys, will be always in my collection from designer space. Yes, moving on to my number 2 spot. I don't have actual bottle, but I have a sample, and I would say that this one is absolutely deserve my number 2 in that top 10 designer fragrances for my life. Yes, this is Terre de Hermès Eau de Toilette. Terre de Hermès, guys. I know it's a new kind of in my list. I don't have a bottle. Maybe I will buy it soon, I don't know, but this one actually I smell it. I wore it a couple of times. Actually, I wore actually this sample, and I just realized for myself that this is such a beautiful orange, earthy, green, fresh, woody type of fragrance. You have that kind of dirty orange mixed with that greenness and also that earthiness. You know, it's so beautiful, and I would say for Eau de Toilette, this has pretty good longevity, guys. It's between 6 and 7 hours. I noticed for myself. It's such a good performer, and actually you have kind of that very dirty, orangey, fresh type of fragrance. It's so masculine, guys. It's so classy. You can wear this one in office. Absolutely, I would say this is suitable for that 100% office fragrance. But also you can wear this one in during the, let's say, casually or dress up or casually, doesn't matter. This one can be worn also in that kind of, let's say, situation. Overall, guys, such a beautiful fragrance, and I would say if I will have a bottle, I will keep for the rest of my life. I think this fragrance has been created such a long time ago, but it's very timeless. And also I think that there is a lot of fragrances even in niche space who did copy this fragrance, who did copy actually this DNA, because it's such a beautiful DNA, guys. Yes, Terre de Hermès Eau de Toilette. This is my number 2 spot in my collection, top 10 designer fragrances for the rest of my life, and we actually approaching my number one. So guys, I truly believe and I think for myself that I can't think that my collection will be full without this fragrance, guys. This is such a beautiful, versatile, you know, that silver bullet in a fragrance in designer space, you know. This is such a beautiful, fresh, spicy, woody, in the same time a bit aquatic or marine type of fragrance. This is just masterpiece, and I think will be for years and for years and for years. This is Chanel Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum, guys. I choose Eau de Parfum because it's the versatile from the flankers. You have also Eau de Toilette and you have Parfum version. I think Parfum version is suitable more for a colder weather. That one is more richer, that one is more robust, more woody, more spicy. This one actually sits in between. So this one is that versatile fragrance. This one can give you that actually wearability of Eau de Toilette and actually that complexity, that smoothness, that strongness, that robustness from Parfum version. So it's kind of two fragrances mixed together is this one, guys. This is that sweet spot from the line. The best, I would say, this is 10 out of 10 fragrance, and I would say this one will be always in my collection. I mean, in that designer space collection. This is such a beautiful, such a versatile fragrance. If you actually in that dilemma that you don't know what to wearing, let's say you have a, I don't know, some occasion and you don't know what to wear, just grab this one, pull it on, and that's it. You don't have to do nothing else. This will gonna get job done for you guys. Such a beautiful fragrance, such a versatile fragrance. And longevity here you have between 8 and 10 hours. Is not a beast mode, it actually has very good longevity. Sillage also is good, is soft to medium projection. Projection is soft to medium, but it's very intoxicating, guys. I don't know people who doesn't like this fragrance. Honestly, I don't know. Such a beautiful fragrance. So yeah, my number one spot, guys, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum, completing my list of top 10 designer fragrances for the rest of my life. So guys, that's conclude my video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for all your subscription and for all your patience, guys. Hope to see you for the next video, and as always with you, Simon Fragrance. See you to the next episode. Stay humbled, stay safe, and smell good. As always with you, Simon Fragrance. Bye.